I am a lifelong resident of Port Washington. I was the former Civic Association secretary in Port North Civic. And I've been complaining for many years about things that are going wrong, and people have finally said, well, now it's time to do something about it. You got to either, put up, so that's how I ended up there. I feel that my expertise in, as an executive working for Christian Dior, managing a multi-million-dollar business, gives me those business skills to be able to try to help fix Nassau's budget problems. I think the reason I decided to run for legislature is because it's local government, but at the same token, I can use my business expertise, and I felt that I had much more to contribute to the county, because the county, because I grew up here. I know what the issues are with the county, and it's one of those things that my business background, and now currently working for the county at the Office of Emergency Management, and working before that at the Housing Authority, the Nassau County Housing, I felt that I had the experience of working inside and outside in both public and private sectors to really know what the issues are, what we can do as government, and what we can, target to provide the best level of service at the least amount of cost to the taxpayers. I'm not a career politician, I'm not, but what I really wanted to do is, I grew up in such a great community in Port Washington, and I want to be able to give back to the community that I grew up in. And I know it sounds hokey, but I want to make the world a better place. And I figure that this is my way of being able to do that. And we get so few people who want to stand up and say, yes, I want to make a difference, I want to make the world a better place. And I guess I'm just one of those, like being an executive and a diplomat rolled into one, but sitting on a board with 18 colleagues. So, what I think my executive experience working for Christian Dior, I managed a $5 million account where I had a lot of direct reports. I have that business experience where I'm able to figure out what we can do to cut costs while maintaining services. Currently, where I work at the Office of Emergency Management, I work in the Grants Management Division. It's part of my job not only to manage the grants that we have, but get new money. So I think that's something that we definitely can be continuing to explore upon in Nassau County, and I'd like to bring that experience as a legislator to help renew some of our communities with community block grants offered through HUD. Current project I'm working on right now is we're actually strengthening the security at the Coliseum, with a new system with the door locks, security cameras, and we're strengthening that building. So that's a Homeland Security grant, but there's so much grant money out there that we need to be utilizing. And while it's drying up, we have a lot of very worthwhile projects, especially in the 11th Legislative District, where we can use a lot of that grant money to restore some of our communities.